Well, I was making on Golden Pond, and he called in the chips. He said he had just made The Wiz. He wanted to be a movie star. He wanted to watch Hepburn and Fonda work, and he asked if he could come up. New Hampshire? I couldn't find a place that I thought would be safe for him to stay. There was no other black person in New Hampshire. So my husband and children had gone home for school. And so I was living in this very modest little shack on the edge of the lake, Squam Lake. And so I had him stay with me. It was the first time he'd ever traveled without bodyguards. And he stayed with me for 10 days. And that's when we went skinny dipping on one wonderful full moon night. But here's what's great. When I had to ask permission of Hepburn if I could have him come on the set, and I explained he's this young black, and she was such a snob. She was not happy at all. But then she found out who he was. So it became fine. And so every time he would be on the set, I would bring him on the set. And in between takes, she would pull over a chair next to her for him. And he would bring out his tape recorder. And she would tell him stories. And every story would contain a lesson for a rising megastar.
Right.
For